Flora, welcome back to my channel. I'm interested to find out more about this group. Now, I have known about this group for a while, but I kind of hesitated to react to them because, you know, they are virtual idols, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I finally decided, you know, they've been around for a while, and I do know some of the voices behind the different members in this group, so I was like, let's go ahead and, you know, give it a chance. So this is Flav Beau. Let's go ahead and get started and see what this is all about. Cute. Oh my gosh, the animation is super cute. Oh my gosh!
준비됐지 완벽한 play on stop까지 우연인지 운명인지 everything's so good One 너를 사랑하는 이유 two 아무 이유 없는 기분
Carol! Carol, he is here! My melody! Cinnamon roll!
This time we could be the true love. You ain't lived this world before.
Oh my gosh, they're having a tea party. How cute. Oh my gosh, the characters are dancing too. That's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Cute. Okay, so obviously this was a collaboration with Sanrio, and I love that. First of all, the coloring in the MV was so nice. I love like pastels, and whenever I see them, it just makes me happy. And with this song, it made me happy as well. I definitely enjoyed the song. There were lots of little moments of like melodic harmony that I heard that was really, really nice. And I love the difference in all of the members' voices. I felt like we had highs and lows, you know, it wasn't just like that tenor sound that we're used to hearing in K-pop. So I really, really enjoyed that. I also loved, it was like one, da 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 da, two, like it was a faster pace part. So it got in your head really easy. And this is a very much like, for me, this is like just a chill kind of in the background song. I would love to do like homework to this or like study with this. I just think it would be like a really easy, like going into I talk about like coffee shop music a lot, going into like a coffee shop and just like chilling and just like relaxing and listening to it. And so I also love that the characters were having a tea party. That was probably my favorite part in the MV. They were like all having a little tea party. It was just adorable, and I loved it with the little girl. I was just like, so cute. So overall, this was just a really, really cute song. So I think for me, the hesitation, like I said, with reacting to a group like this, or like listening to a group like this, is I don't want music to go away from being true to like a musician's voice. I don't want it to become AI, I guess is what I'm saying. Because I think that, you know, music is something that really connects people in a lot of different ways, but also I do see the benefits of a group like this. You know, they're able to do different things in a different realm as far as animation goes and things like that. So I guess I just kind of struggle with that idea of artificial versus not artificial, and wondering like where the line is. And I think a lot of musicians feel like this, because I've seen some people like talk about like AI music and things like that, and this is not completely that, obviously, because it's virtual reality. The people behind the characters are singing, so that's something that I do appreciate, because I think that art form is something that I definitely want to keep alive. But I have been noticing more and more of these kind of groups start to pop up. And so since more and more of them are starting to pop up, I was like, I really should look into them, and I should kind of take my ideas away and like really just go into it with the love of music and think about it from that aspect. So that's why I decided to do this today. And also, you know, there's a lot of people who really love them. I've seen them since the debut of Plave receive a lot of love and a lot of encouragement, and, you know, get a lot of views and everything. And so the artists behind Plave, I want them to get all the laurels that they deserve. And so definitely it's one of those where I think that this can also be used in a really positive light, right? For instance, maybe you have someone who's really shy and doesn't want to be in front of a camera and things like that. And so they decide to go behind this virtual reality character. I've actually seen this a lot on Twitch. I'm not a Twitch streamer or anything, but during the time, back in 2020, I watched a lot of like gaming channels, especially when they were, like just a lot of certain games. And I saw some who did like this virtual reality thing, and that's because they didn't want to show their face. And I totally get that. It took me a lot of time before I was willing to come on camera and do the things that I do. So I completely understand where they're coming from. And I just really, you know, like I said, I think I worry about this, but I also am excited and happy for it at the same time. So that's kind of my inner conflict, and I'm curious as to if you guys have had any of that conflict as well. I think the song, like I said, is super cute. It's really up my alley. The animation was so nice. I really enjoyed it. So I definitely am looking forward to reacting to more from Plave. So if you guys have any recommendations or anything, please let me know down below. I'm happy to check more of them out, since I do want to explore this more now that I've kind of come to this decision of, you know, I definitely want to look into this more. So, yeah. But I hope you guys can also understand like my point of view and where I'm coming from as a musician, and like my nervousness about being more accepting of this kind of thing. Just because like I said, music is so precious to me, and like I just am trying to look at it from a different point of view and a different lens, I guess, if that makes sense. So tell me what you guys thought. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the MV? I already told you mine, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.